What's up guys, Groovy Guitar Dude here with a beginner guitar tutorial for Consequences by Camila Cabello. If this video helps you out, hit that like and subscribe button and let me know in the comments below what are the songs by Camila that you want to learn on guitar. Guys, the first thing you want to know to play Consequences on guitar is that in order to get rid of some bar chords and keep this as beginner friendly as possible, we're going to capo up to 5th fret. And if you don't have a capo, I've linked to get this capo for free right up here. The next thing you want to know for Consequences is the structure of this song. We're going to start with an intro, then verse, then chorus, then verse, then chorus again, then bridge, then chorus, and then we're going to finish up with an outro. And guys, the last thing you need to know before we dive into Consequences is the 5 chords we need to play this song. The first one is G, the next one is C add 9, the next one is D, the next one is E minor 7, and the last one is G over B. And I'll have chord charts for all of those in the pinned comment below for those of you who need them. So guys, Consequences is all based on the piano. So this is going to be one of those songs that we're really just trying to match up with what we're playing on guitar with what's being played on piano in the actual song. So keeping that in mind as we move forward, let's start with that little intro and outro, what we're playing for that. Our chord progression for that is going to be G, C add 9, and D. We're going to let that D hang out for 2 measures. And what we're doing there for strum pattern is we're just doing one really soft, slow down strum per chord. And that D, like I said, we're letting that hang out. So we're just gonna play that once, even though it hangs out for 2 measures. But what that is, you can kind of do a couple things here. You can either just use your pick and just do a single, you can do like that. Or one thing that I kind of experimented with as well is kind of doing a finger picking thing where it's basically the same thing as just doing a single down strum, but it kind of just puts a different kind of inflection on it. But what I did is just kind of played. You kind of just pick down straight through the chord all the way from top to bottom for each chord. It's up to you. I'm just going to show the single down strum with the pick, but that's something I was experimenting with if you're into that sort of thing. So once all the way through that, we'll look about like this. So from there we're into verse. So what we're going to be doing for verse for our chord progression is going to be E minor 7, C add 9, and D once more. And what we're going to be doing for strum pattern for this is going to be 3 down strums per chord. And we're going to do these really softly. We're not really going to fully, like in the intro, we fully really drug those out and really accentuated each individual note of the chord. But for these, we're going to do regular down strums, but they're still really soft. So it'll be like, just very, very soft, very kind of somber and mellow. So a couple times through that verse chord progression with that strum pattern should look about like this. From there, we're on to chorus. The chord progression that we're going to use for chorus is going to be G, C add 9, D, and D for another measure. We're going to hang out on that D just like we did in the intro. We're going to play through that twice, that little chord progression twice. Then we're going to go to E minor 7, D, C, G over B, A minor. We're going to let that A minor hang for just a second. Then we're going to go C add 9, D, and G, and that's the end of the chorus, right? So that just plays once all the way through each individual chorus. So that looks like a lot, but it's actually pretty easy, especially because we're only doing single down strums for each one of those chords. We're doing those kind of same single down strums that we did in the intro, that very accentuated, just like very, very slow, very somber and accentuated. We're kind of doing that through the whole chorus. So once all the way through that chorus chord progression with that single down strum, slow strum pattern will look about like this. And guys, the last thing you need to know to play Consequences on guitar is the bridge. For the bridge, we're gonna have a really simple chord progression. That's gonna be C add 9 and G. We're just gonna go back and forth between those a couple of times. And what we're gonna be doing for strum pattern is going to be 12 down strums per chord. What we're gonna do for that strum pattern is we're gonna kind of divide that up into fourths. So what we're gonna do is every 3 down strums, the very beginning, the first down strum out of every 3 down strums, we're gonna play a little bit more of an emphasis on that strum. And I know that sounds weird and that sounds a little bit confusing, but basically what it kind of plays out to be is like this. So our C add 9, for example, will go like this. We'll go down, 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 down. You kind of just put the emphasis on that first down strum out of each one of those. Sounds a little bit funny, but you'll see what I mean in just a second. It really matches up beautifully with what is being played on the piano in the actual song. So a couple times through that bridge chord progression with that strum pattern will look about like this. And guys, that is everything you need to know to play Consequences on guitar. As always, if you have any questions, you can hit me up in the comments below. I'm usually pretty quick getting back to those. And again, if this video helped you out, hit that subscribe button. I have about 595 other guitar and ukulele lessons on this channel, and I usually try to post at least 3 to 5 new lessons every single week. So if you're learning guitar or ukulele, there could not be a more perfect channel for you to check out. If you want to see a short daily preview of what song I'm teaching before I actually teach it, you can hit up my Instagram at @thegroovyguitardude. Link to that will be in the description below. Guys, I've been meaning to make a video on this song for the longest time. I love Consequences. It's such a beautiful song. I heard it when the album first came out, and it's just one of those really, it's so sad, but it's one of those beautifully sad songs. I've been talking about those a lot lately. Those have been kind of like, I've been doing a lot of those lately now that I thought about it, those beautifully sad songs, but this is definitely one of them. But anyways, I like that this is a lot piano based. It's really, pretty much the whole song is piano actually. And so this is one of those cool songs that we can take the piano and kind of try to mimic what's being played on piano on guitar. And so this is the chords we're using. This is kind of the really, really simple dialed back strumming that we're using for that. And it just really, like, you can do so many cool things with this and just really make it pretty. And one of the cool things about this song is the lack of, it's almost like the lack of music going on in the background makes it prettier. So the fact that it's just really soft, subtle piano makes it even prettier. And same thing with when we're playing this with guitar. We want it to be really dialed back and subtle, because really the vocals is what carries this song and makes it so beautiful, is that beautiful vocals and then the very soft, subtle instrumental, whether you're playing a piano or guitar in the background. So anyways, guys, I love this song. It's super, super beautiful. I had a lot of fun learning it. I hope you have a lot of fun learning it as well, and I'll see y'all soon.